Several warnings have emerged to the Romeos. Lots of buildings have been targeted to Joe facilities, not just Joe facilities, but to military hardware and drones, jet parts, and so much more. And also requiring to move 500 meters away from every single building they have required to evacuate. This will escalate to bigger traffic, and so much, lots. Even including missiles hitting them. Yes, you heard it right. Missiles. Not evacuating them will lead to consequences not from the Romeo government, but from an enemy country. And what you're watching is the skyline of the city. To see what's going on currently, live with us. Nate here will tell us what happened some days ago. Nate, tell us.
Yes, Stacy, as some days ago, a warning was issued on the Hadat city and requiring to evacuate 500 meters from a building. You can even see it through hijack video that will be displayed there. The sound was so loud and smoke rose very a lot and the building was on the ground. It is yet attacked for facilities belonging to Joe. And Romeo civilians are protesting on stopping the war, but Romeo's new president Chloe de Restern has been rejecting on stopping the war to assist Lima. Therefore people will lose their homes because of Chloe's problems, risking her civilians into losing their homes.
And what do you think about the problems Romeo caused towards Rom? Oh my bad. I mean how Chloe kept rejecting the idea of stopping the WAG against the war.
Chloe kept being an ungrateful president and wants to keep the war to assist Lima. That's clearly similarly to a capitalism move. And also don't care about her civilians wanting peace from wars and make Chloe negotiate with Tango. Even though they could just kick her out of being president in the Romeo rule, you cannot immediately kick out a president after they became a president.
Thank you so much, Nate, for telling us everything. Do you mind if you can tell us what's gonna happen to Lima?
Yeah, sure. Today Lima attacked another building on Tango without a warning, and the bad news for them is that it was near location or Sierra, and the very bad news, Sierra is a very good ally of Tango and it will literally attack very city of Lima City, having it enough and not gonna show mercy. And also another topic, the Phantom units have been disbanded. It was official by Tango telling Hijack on Discord, then told us that Tango has disbanded the Phantom units but still out there with countries. Sierra, Tango, Victor, Yankee and Zulu still out there. Juliet and Foxtrot will also still included in the war, but Juliet is, Foxtrot not. Because of Sierra's powerful supplies, air support, and highly economic growth in money and supplies.
Have Sierra nuked anyone? Especially Lima?
No, but Sierra dropped 155 missile strikes on Lima, especially up the north and south of South and North Garmac. 168 for southern and 277 for north and 45 on the capital.
Thank you so much, Nate, for keeping up updated and telling us so much topics about the new problems on the war.
It's no problem, Stacy, it's just that these types of news are too serious and need to keep everyone updated. 5 minutes into the news and we got our first warning strikes. This is just the beginning of the phantom units intercepting to Romeo, and okay, Romeo is actually going to be demolished. This attack is confirmed that Sierra is the attacker for these buildings. So we're about to see one of the biggest attacks probably on Lofami occur sooner or not. This may be the first time a huge warnings on a city with much facilities targeted 5-0 be bombed. Because the only time this happened is on Lima Southern and Northern Lima when the Hezb and Sierra attacked those south and north. We are unsure about what's going to happen, how many strikes and missiles will be dropped on Lofami.
What do you think about Omega, who is silent all time?
They did actually warn them that they might attack again soon on a building by this post-THA Tango speaker issued on March 5th. It's believed that they might go war on Omega again sooner or never. The translated text says to the people of Omega, "We discovered that we caught some facilities on your city and mountains, get ready soon. Because we might strike soon with a warning on Canodria or your mountains. Stay tuned." This means that they officially are returning to Omega anytime soon at the moment on a random day. Or night or even dawn for this attack. We are mostly concerned about how much meters they are going to require to evacuate on this warning. Sometimes it can be 300,500 or even 750 and even more. And its status, if it can remain stood still or collapsed on the ground for this building. This may needing families and also residents of Omega to evacuate early just in case they attacked on random day until they finish the attack. Looks like the iconic drone has arrived to Romeo. Yep, the iconic drone that buzzes around Lofami is to be caring for the residents of Lofami. The buzzing drones has arrived to check up on the residents to check up or to strike it already or give another strike warning. Let's be silent for 15 seconds and hear the sound. It's kinda calm when you're getting a hang of it, but the sound just makes you uncomfortable when you know that it's coming to strike whenever and what time it wants to. What makes it even scarier is that it can actually be seen, but we just can't see it because of brightness of the sun. So when someone hears the noise, they just need to know that they are so demolished and know that their lives is so done for when they hear it, and people think it's just looking around for people. But if there are no warnings and still here, think twice because it's actually searching for facilities to target them, just like this event occurring right now.
Does Omega have been issued over 7,400 meters on a evacuation warning, like the first time, during, or ending time during the Omega War?
Ending, especially, to this warning occurred on the last warning of Omega, ending at wall on 14,800 meters calculated, possibly evacuating the whole Omega. The warning will be displayed soon on the screen and also showcase a circle requesting a 7,400 meters requirement evacuation. They fire at least 151 missiles on locations inside the circles, destroying lots of facilities in there. And by the way, I don't know if the Phantom units is gonna attack because they never attack faster than the one at November 29. This is one longest attack on the Hijack channel. Also, please subscribe to the Hijack channel to be updated on this news.
Yes, it would be helpful with your support.
multiple strikes have emerged into Lofami, as we've seen too much bombings have targeted several buildings on Romeo, the largest attacks on history of hijack on Romeo. Sierra have launched a bunch. Over almost between 20 to 30 buildings are bombed on Lofami, with 2 to 3 and 4 missiles dropped on some buildings. Those attacks are literally the biggest attacks we've ever seen on the entire hijack channel ever. This attack is the most scariest thing to ever happen in the hijack channel of all time, and it never happened to any single time when they were attacking Lima and Omega. We'll be back showing a video of the attack. We're checking on other news, and it's calculated that 27 missiles have dropped on all targeted buildings, not all of them 27 missiles, the ones when we calculated them from each building that dropped to Romeo. We'll be back with some videos that happened recently.
We are back, and we're about to show you what happened previously on Lofami.
The bombing of the Haydat was loud and big, but on this clip it is not visible of the smokes to appear strangely. And also there is an airstrike on Tango before the warning and will show soon, which explains why Lima is cooked soon. On Tango, there is multiple strikes caused by Lima without warnings or even warning shots or even warning, it's just instant strikes all over Tango. We will download clips and show them soon. Here are the clips of the building collapsed in Tango.
So this is building they took down?
Yes, the one from a while ago. There isn't explaining too much for this because it's the building it was taken down for facilities to them. Well, we've got to go folks, I'll see you soon tomorrow on another event. Cheers.